All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading for the week of July 19th through the 25th, 2026. We're getting down to it. Time's flying this year. Let me tell you what. I got a pre-shuffle here. What actions they're going to take toward you. Based on the context of yesterday's reading, I'd say it's convoluted at best, but we'll see. I got the Seven of Wands, just the surface energy. I got 7 Wands crossed by the 6 of Cups. I got somebody coming out of the shadows. It's good news if you want to hear from somebody. Right? It's bad news if you caught my drift on the Friday reading. I don't know. I start taking down your clog dancing stage, I guess. Get that spare room ready. 7 of Wands crossed by the 6 of Cups. Somebody coming out of the shadows to open up to you. 3 of Cups. Ask you out, whatever. Open up the flow of emotion. Biggest card of communication for me in the minor arcana. Bigger than the 8 of Wands because it's got a lot of emotion behind it. They want to turn something around. They want to change your point of view on something, possibly, with the Wheel of Fortune here. Once and for all, because it's a 10. 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. And I got them getting themselves some justice. But it feels a little one-sided. It feels a little self-sabotaging. There has to be a negative here. This isn't Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. This isn't Rainbow Unicorn Life, okay? This is no big deal. You see it as a victory, you can find the victory in it, but you're also a little bit of, what the fuck? Okay? That's fine. Very rarely do I have an interaction with another human being where at some point in the interaction, if it goes longer than just, hey, how are you? Good, bye. If it goes longer than that, at some point, I'm like, this has outstayed its welcome. Or, what the fuck? I say to myself, what the fuck? What is this person even talking about? Why am I here? Can I come up? Am I too stupid to come up with some reason to not be here talking to this person? I mean, there's always something wanting to reveal itself. The King of Wands. Look at that. There he is. The Burger King. Somebody is getting their own justice. They want to change your point of view on something. They want to change your mind about something. So maybe it's probably something that happened between the two of you. Okay? I don't know. Let's see where the reading takes us. All right? What actions are they going to take based on the context of Friday's reading? Well, we're going to split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. This reading we clarify. I'll put the sign names to it for reference, but I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your fucking horoscope. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. And that's it. That's all I got to say. About 9 out of the 12 that fall on the table should resonate with you in some capacity. But you might not know why 1 or 2 of them anyway resonate with you till down the road. You might have to go back and go, oh my God, that was that weekly reading. Oh shit. Why didn't I pay attention to Libra? Oh, because I'm not a Libra. Oh, but he's not my astrologer. Oh, fuck. I should have listened to Steve. Yeah, I get that a lot. Okay, here we go. Let's see where we're at. I get it a lot, mostly offline. Online, people don't like to admit it. It's funny. But offline, I get it all the time. Should have listened to you, man. People say that to me casually. And I mentally flip them off in my head without saying I told you so, because it would be terrible to say I told you so. But I do a lot of mental middle fingers quite often. All right, here we go. Overall energy. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is a 6 of Cups. That means a few of the cards from the pre-shuffle are going to come back. A few. A couple of them. But this is the key energy, the 6 of Cups. That was crossing the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands was they're coming out of their shadows or whatever. I don't know if the 7 of Wands is on top or not. Let's find out. I don't know. Maybe nothing. Okay, so nothing comes back from the pre-shuffle. That's fine. I don't care. Whatever. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it splits the pre-shuffle because I block shuffle, when I do it. Offline, I just cut cards. I don't actually shuffle. But here I shuffle because people like to hear the shuffle noise, and people aren't familiar with the cut thing. So again, you gotta try to keep people happy. Whatever. Anyway, that's why the sign names are here and not car names. I'd really much rather the challenge of that. Queen of Pentacles is where our story begins here in the Aries position. This will bookend the theme energy of the soulmate cycle, the Cancer position, the all signs position, and our story ends with Pisces down here in position 12, which is also red with that. This is most closely related to this. So there's a reason I had to pull this, because now this makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Somebody doesn't like that you look like you're doing good. I don't know who this person is. You look like you're doing good. You're in the woods. Okay? This picture was taken on a weekday. It's a fucking Tuesday. Don't you have a job? Don't you need to be somewhere? You don't need to be anywhere. You got sticks in your hair, your little robe. Those little squirrels come down from the tree and do your hair for you. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. They're probably fox squirrels if they do that. I would imagine they are. I don't think gray squirrels will do it. All right? I've never had one come up and do that with me. But the little fox squirrels, if any squirrel was going to do your hair, it's a fox squirrel. Those are the ones Bob Ross used to like. He always brought fox squirrels on, right? Somebody's showing up. They're coming up. They're showing up because you look like you're doing really good. This is a common scenario. I will tell you right now. Let's go ahead and flip that back. We don't need that anymore. We'll just pull the cards. Let me get this out of the way. A little bit more. There you go. Queen of Pentacles. All right. Unbelievable. All right. Two of Cups. The environmental energy around you is balanced and peaceful. It looks like things are going your way. There's always, look, this might not be your runner that's coming in here. This might not be an ex. This could be a family member, a friend. Everybody got a jealous cousin. I got a couple. You know, I mean, it is what it is. It's, you know, what's on top? Hangman. They want, what did I say? Rewind. Why am I your 256th favorite? Okay, because that's what we're up to now. All right. I think we counted it up on the Thursday reading. That's it. Perspective. Somebody wants to change this. Somebody wants to ruin your day. I don't even know. I could say that, but I don't think that's accurate for a broad number of you. But for one or two of you, somebody just wants to fuck up your day a little bit, right? You show up with a BB gun and shoot the squirrels that are doing your hair. Those fuckers, right? I mean, I'm telling you, report them to Fish and Game. That's actually not legal. All right, right here. Hangman and the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Again, somebody here wants to, they break your cups and they walk away. Can I just use the imagery? Can I? It's everything I've already said. I think if I'm to say, take it off of ruin the day, they want to change your point of view on something. They want to show you why what you're doing is wrong and what you should be doing, and then, you know, smash your little throne here and then take you off in another direction. But essentially, it reads like an energy of somebody comes in, ruins your day, then walks away. Okay, all right, cool, thanks, fucker. Right? Somebody comes out of the shadows. Thanks for coming out of the shadows, asshole, because that's what the pre-shuffle told us. Taurus, 10 Wands. Hands of the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. You're heavy on their mind, but they can't take it anymore. Somebody is saying, I can't take it anymore. I'm done. Fuck it. Okay, all right. That's fine. If you're someone, this might be for one or two people, I'm getting these really fine, thin bands of energy mixed in. So I'm just going to say them because for somebody it'll mean something. If you're staying at their house or they're letting you rent a room or something from them or something, if they're giving you a place to crash in some way, they're done. I would take the pictures, for a few of you, you could take the pictures literally. They're going to come and smash your cups and then walk away. They're going to kick you out of the room that they were renting you. All of a sudden, it's not cool that you stay there. All right, that's just for one or two of you. It's a thin band of energy. For the rest of you, somebody here is tired of thinking and is ready to start doing some doing. Okay? Tired of it. All right? Tired of looking at your calf. I want some veal. It's time for veal. All right, let's go. You got to protect your calf. All right, here we go. Ace of Swords. What did I say? Sword of Truth. They want to ram their sword. They can't take it. I'm done. I can't fucking take it anymore. I'm going to ram this Sword of Truth right clean up the ass of Steve's Love Tarot viewer. Okay. They're going to ram the Sword of Truth right up. I think it's their truth. I don't think it's the truth. Okay? What's on top? Yeah. What did I say? What did I say? Why am I your 312th favorite? What did I fucking say? That is the King of Wands. That is ego. That is someone, that is petty, is what that is. And I don't mean Tom. Tom was fine. This is petty right here. Petty. Get out. I know I said you could crash here, but now you got to go. But it's raining and get out. Okay? I can't take it anymore. That's the thin band of energy. For the rest of you, they're going to ram their sort of truth, emphasis on their, clean up your ass. It's an ego play for them. They can't take it anymore. Here you are sitting in the woods on a Tuesday getting your hair done with hair-licking fox squirrels. Fuck off, right? Okay, why is that here? The Hermit. What's the bridge? Give me one more. Yeah. And again, I have an energy of in and out. Break your cups, walk away. In, out. They say it. They're going to give you this truth. They're going to ram the sword up your ass, and then they're gone, right? And they're going to leave you wondering what the fuck happened. How do I know that? Because I got a picture of you wondering what the fuck happened. What happened? Okay? I don't know. But you better get walking. For a few of you, they won't feel. All right, here we go. All right, let's pull position 3, Gemini. Wow, energies like this just piss me off. Now, there's always a day. There's always a week. Last week was punch in the mouth week. That's going to bleed into this. I'm not a time lord. Okay, I remember last week. I avoided people, so there was nobody I needed to punch. But I would have. Okay, I mean, I got ready. I went down and worked the bag a little bit just to make sure, right? Want to be ready. This week, it's just somebody wants to spoil your parade, ruin your day, put you out. Okay? Oh. Good Lord, thank God we don't have a vet appointment this week. Oh, I don't need that shit anymore. Gemini, position 3. 8 of Swords. I like this. Okay, we're moving into some new energy now. All right, Gemini position. Position 3. All right. 8 Swords. This is what happens. This is a direct result of what happens when somebody thinks about something too much. It's not even thinking about feelings, which can fuck you up. It's my little philosophy of if you think about something too much, you'll find too many reasons not to do it. Even the most wonderful things, if you spend too much planning, too much time thinking, you'll find reasons not to do it. And then those reasons they get jammed up, right? They jam you up. They really do. Why? Somebody's jammed up over you here. 8 of Swords. I don't know if this results in communication or not. Did I hit the camera? I'm sorry. Look at that. Those fell out. As I did that, I looked. I wasn't sure if I hit the camera or not. I didn't. All right. But 10 Pentacles, 6 Cups, 6 Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups, and an Ace of Pentacles crossing it. Take it how you want to take it. Whoever this is, I don't know if it's your usual person you get in the Gemini position or not. Take it as it resonates, as the kids like to say. Okay? This feels like somebody who thinks you're too good to be true. Okay? And they've got themselves convinced of it now. So they're going to come in and they might show up. I see them showing up. But they're a little pokey at you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to prove, what I mean by that is you have to prove stuff, right? A little bit. I get that sometimes. I get pokey people. I don't perform for anybody. I'm nobody's fucking circus monkey, you know. But I will run into people who hear about, you know, my sister's got a big mouth. She tells everybody what I do. They always come up, tell me something about myself that I don't know. Tell me something about myself that I don't know. My first response is, no, fuck off. Because with that kind of attitude, it just puts up a block. It doesn't matter what I tell them, you know. And that being said, I have to spend my energy to do that. Fuck you. If you need help, I'll give it to you. But I'm not going to perform. This is somebody having you perform. This is somebody where you take that attitude. You're like, well, you know. It's like you're a great carpenter and you could build tables. Build me a table. I don't believe you can do it. No, I'm going to build you a table. If you hire me to build you a table, I'll build you a fucking table. I'm not just going to sit here and build you a fucking table just to prove to you I can build a table. That's a waste of my time and energy, right? Same thing, 1-to-1 ratio. So somebody's going to be a little, what I call, pokey with you. They take pokes at you. They poke at you. Okay, that's fine. I don't think you're too good to be true, but I think you should adopt my philosophy on that. Do what you want to do, but don't burn time and energy on people that are hoping you fail and will find a reason to fail you anyway. Okay? All right. Cancer, position 4, the hot spot connection cycle, the theme energy, something here for everybody. Bookends over here. Mr. Come Poke at Me in the Woods while the squirrels are doing my hair. 4 Swords. Oh, I like that. No, it's not healing. Everybody always wants you to say healing when you throw the 4 Swords. It's a void energy. This is good news. Everything I've said here so far has been annoying news. This is good news. This is for the majority of you watching. This is the all signs position. It's the theme energy of the whole cycle, this whole soulmate cycle. And if you don't know what that is, if you're new here, there's a whole article I wrote about the soulmate cycle in my blog. You can't miss it. It's featured on the homepage as a link off to the right. Read it. I Sesame Streeted it up a bit, but there's no reason to overcomplicate it. I just gave you the white meat. All right. This is a void. Whatever this person does creates a void for you. I like voids. Nature abhors a vacuum and it fills it with something. So if somebody comes up and annoys you, I want you to be as positive as you can, or at least neutral. I don't want you to react negatively. I don't want you to put any negativity in this void. You're about to enter a void. And that is a wonderful thing unless you fuck it up with a bunch of negativity. Right? If you're a pessimist and you're watching me, you're about to enter a void. Prepare for bad things to happen because of your negative. Like energy attracts like energy. So if you can't be positive, don't be negative. At least try to be neutral. All right? Steve said I'm going to enter a void. Fine. I'll just watch some TV, whatever. And stop it. And just try to shut down any kind of negativity. All right? I don't think watching TV is going to help you. Stay away from the news. All right, here we go with the 4 of Swords. It's crossed by the 10 of Cups. Yep. What did I just say? Why am I your 413th favorite? And wow, I am really downgrading in this reading. But I'm spot on here. You may not like what I'm saying, but I'm spot on as far as my energy read goes. You do what you want with the information. I don't really care. But you guys are about to enter a void. This is probably why this person is showing up, to try to change your point of view on something, or they're so pissed off that you're sitting in the woods. A void is an opportunity. It's a blank page. It's a blank check. It's an opportunity. All right? Dream it. Stay positive. And if you can't be positive, don't be negative. Be neutral. You can have something here. This is life-changing shit. This is life-changing shit. That's karma. You get out what you put in, right? You put in a bunch of negativity, that's what you're going to get back. Why is that here? Justice. This is a great thing for you and the lovers. You've been chosen. I want to point out that's all major arcana there. The 2 minor arcana cards are the base energies. Yeah, it's up to your free will. You can dream this, or you could dream a fucking nightmare, right? Whatever it is, it's a void. This is nice. That's why these annoying things are going to happen. It's fine. Let them happen. You get some justice. You get some good karma. Put in some good karma into this void. Put in some good energy. Dream it up. Dream a little dream, motherfuckers. And I say motherfuckers with love. I will tell you right now. New journey right there. It's beautiful energy. You've been chosen. The universe has chosen to create this void for you. It's like a reset. It's like a reboot on your computer, right? It's sort of that kind of a thing. It's great. Please don't fill it with anything negative. Please don't. It's up to you. It sometimes can take some time for God, source, the universe to give you what it wants to send you, or give back or place your order, right? It's not a fast food restaurant. It's a sit-down restaurant and with a really good Michelin star chef, so the food takes a little while, But dream big here. These are big cards, major arcana. Dream big. Leo soap opera, position 5. Queen of Cups, that's amazing. Don't fuck that up, okay? Please don't. Queen of Cups. Somebody's figured out you're the only one they love. They have a connection with you, or they had a dream about you and it freaked them out. Or they have a connection with you. They figured out that you just won't go away, that you're soulmates, that I don't know. They're just going nutso over you. Kooky nutso. I don't care if your person's not like that. They are right now. Emotionally, they're very emotional about you. Can I phrase it that way? It's more than that, but they are. All right, tell me about the Queen of Cups. Let's go. Let's cross. What did I say? Why am I your 513th favorite? What the fuck? It's the Nine of Swords. I know you don't like what I have to say. I hear you. It's not rainbow unicorn tarot. This is real life. I'm trying to give you something real. What I give my friends and family. I'm trying to give people online. Sometimes it's a fucking mistake, but, you know, sometimes it's not. If I'm helping just one person, that's good enough for me, you know. So, as Cookie Monster once taught us, C is for cookie, and that's good enough for him. It's Nine Swords. Somebody's losing their fucking cookies over you. They're losing their shit. Losing their shit. What's on top? Temperance. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why am I your 630? Never mind. Why is Temperance here? The Chariot, the soulmate cycle. Somebody about to get back on the soulmate cycle. Somebody's thinking about getting single and free to pursue. Nine of Pentacles bookending the Queen of Cups because they had a dream about you, or they feel you, or they just suddenly saw a picture of you. Oh my God, Steve's viewer still looks good. Oh my God, right? Somebody's oh my God over you. It's the Leo soap opera person, so we know they're married to a toxic person or in a toxic relationship or tied to a toxic family, something key. They're thinking about breaking free, right? And they feel like they can do it. They feel very protected with Archangel Michael energy. They're about to get back on the soulmate cycle bus. This person is returning in a big way. Probably start spying again, but I think they've already done that. I think I've already mentioned that. But they're ready to start again. Can we try this again? Can we go back in time, right, with that little page there? This is nice. All right, Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. You had a 3 of Swords yesterday. I didn't like the 3 of Swords, but I understand why it was there. All right. 7 Wands. Well, there's your pre-shuffle card that ties with that, or ties with that. Right, the 6 of Cups. Oh, okay, good. So now we might see some cards from the pre-shuffle coming back a little later in the reading. I like that. 7 Wands. You guys might want to lay low this week a little bit. Well, you got a void. This is you. I mean, it is you. You should lay low. You should take the high ground this week, okay? And it makes sense because you showed up here as well, obviously. You have a void around you. You need time to dream that 10 of Cups. Dream a little dream and fill that void with something. You ain't got time for jibber jabber. You ain't got time for nonsense or people coming at you with bullshit. Take the information I gave you in the Friday reading and go fucking hide. Take off for the damn week somewhere, or just, I don't know, don't stay at home. Go stay at a hotel for a week or what. I mean, I have no idea. Do something. Sleep on the streets for a week. Tell people you're writing a book. I'm writing a book about what it's like to be on the streets. And just, I don't know, make it so nobody can find you, right? It's just, with my luck, I'd be doing that and somebody'd walk by. Aren't you Steve from Steve? Oh my God, fuck off. Right. Everybody recognize Steve Hand. I got to go out with fucking gloves on all the time. If I don't wear the gloves, I'm screwed. All right, here we go. 7 Wands. I got an exorbitantly large Los Angeles viewership. It's like the biggest thing that comes here. Everybody here. So when I mention LA a lot, like I mentioned the streets, I'm talking to like 3,000 of my viewers easily. You know, it's like they all know what I'm talking about. It's very strange. I suspect word got out that I started this channel, and that pretty much did it. Because I used to mix in certain circles and give readings offline years ago. So anyway, welcome Los Angeles. All right, here we go. 3 of Pentacles. That's been going on for a while, though. That's been going on for years. Yeah, you need to find some space to utilize the void. Okay? That's all I'm going to say to you. I think that's all the cards are going to say. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Don't blow it. You're the shit. Don't blow it. Okay? It's my king of action, but wait to take action. Fill that void with something you want to take action on. And here's why. The bridging energy on the 7 of Wands is that people this is a don't let the bastards get you down energy. No, I'm not even going to say that. Never mind, don't let the bastards get you down, because they will. People will get on your nerves. They will try to ruin your day. We saw it over here. You're sitting in the woods having your hair done by fox squirrels and somebody comes in just to fuck with you. Why? Because you got a void energy around you which reeks of opportunity and this person doesn't. So they want to flip that. They want to flip it around. People will do this to you. It's not don't let the bastards get you down. It's don't let the bastards find you. Okay? It's an old George Costanza thing. If they can't find you, they can't fire you. In this case, if they can't find you, they can't annoy you. They can't ruin your damn day. Okay? Keep that in mind. All right, that's all I'm saying. You got a void energy here. I can't emphasize enough how powerful this is. We're talking about judgment, justice, and the lovers on that void. When I say you got God, source, the universe behind you trying to give you a gift with a 10 of cups crossing that, I mean, I don't know. The only advice I can give you here is please don't put any negativity. Whatever you do this week, okay? And I'm not a time lord. This might play out next week. I don't care. Between now and fucking September 1st, let's play it safe, okay? Don't be negative. I don't give a fuck if you're positive, okay? I don't care. You don't have to turn into fucking Ned Flanders, Oakley dokley. You know, I don't give a fuck about that. Be neutral. Just don't be negative. You don't want to put anything negative in that void. All right. Hey, I've done all I can. I've pleaded and I begged. Okay? And for God's sake, hide from people. Go stay on the streets for a week. You just tell them you're writing a book. Right here. Libra, position 7. Just make sure you bring your phone with you so you can watch Steve Love Tarot, of course. I mean, judgment. Oh, that's judgment. And that's judgment. Oh, very interesting. Somebody's returning. It's a resurrection energy. Somebody's returning, and they got a new trick. Somebody's returning with a new trick. I'm drawn to her, blowing a smoke angel. I used to be able to blow rings pretty good, but I never blew one of those. I'll tell you what. Somebody's coming with a new trick. What does that mean, a new trick? I don't know. Probably a new line, a new angle, you know. It's somebody who usually knows what buttons to push of yours. Now they figured out some new buttons, right? They're not going to push the old ones. They got new buttons to push. They found the Steve's Love Viewer and Position 7 cheat codes online. And they're going to push a couple buttons. Judgment. Why is it here? Let's go. It's Queen of Cups. The cup is empty and they want you to fill it. For a few of you, one of my male viewers, just look, I told you there are thin bands of energy here. I'm going to give them to you as they come through at the risk of my own safety. I'm going to give them to you. It's probably for one person watching, most likely a dude, okay? This person that's coming towards you is female and they want to have your kid. They want you to impregnate them, okay? I'm telling you, they want your juices to fill their cup. I mean, I don't know how else I can put it to you. Okay? That's the thin band of energy. For the rest of you, somebody wants their cup filled. Somebody knows what buttons to push. They're showing back up to love you. I don't know what's on top. 8 of Wands. They're showing back up. Communication. For one of you, maybe two, someone saying, I want that love juice of yours. Okay? Fine. For the rest of you, they want the love juice, but they don't mind if it's inside some sort of latex kind of substance. They don't care if it's inside a condom. I couldn't think of the word condom. How about that? 8 Wands. Why is that here? The devil. See? None of it is good. None of it is. Do not have the baby. Do not give them your love juice. Do not take your pants down. Do not waste a fucking Trojan on this motherfucker. Do not. Male or female, it doesn't matter. I'm just reading it how the energy's here. Do not. They're going to push all the right buttons. Whether you're male or female, the pants might come off. Do not. It's a trick. It's all a trick. How do I know it's a trick? Because of that. Because the blow in that when I noticed that. It's a trick. How do I know? It's a fucking devil here. That's how I know. All right? Do what you want to do with the information. I'm going to read the thin bands of energy as they come up. For 1 or 2 people, somebody going to come to you, and they're going to want, you're terrific, I want to have your child. And they're going to tell you, you don't have to be involved or anything like that. Yeah, that's a lie, by the way. Okay? It's a lie. At least they're lying just to get what they want. All right? That's just for one person. For the rest of you, they're going to push some different buttons. And you might think they've changed because of that. They haven't. It's karmic debt with this person. They haven't learned their lesson yet. But there is communication coming. Scorpio, position 8. It's that person from the Friday reading attached to you. It's disappointment. It's the Page of Swords. It's not a spying. I mean, for a few of you, you might have somebody spying on you, but that's just the surface read that you could get anywhere. Do you want me to, is that what you want? Is that the reading you want? Yes, somebody's watching you. They're spying. And you probably don't know they're there. And it's very immature. That's just the surface read. I like to go deeper than that. You know? Yeah. You're very disappointed that somebody did something to you. It's that guilty. Somebody's coming at you, they feel guilty about something and they want to set it right. It's like somebody stole money from your wallet, just as an example, and they feel guilty about it, so they're coming to put it back. And they're telling you that they did it, and they're confessing to you. You're just disappointed. It doesn't end a friendship. It doesn't end something. You're just disappointed. But you're pleased that they told you. You know, okay? For a few of you, they won't tell you. And you'll be double disappointed, but you'll catch them putting the money back. Metaphorically speaking, you just got to catch my drift. I doubt they stole money from you, but it's a good way to put it. It could be somebody who cheated on you or kissed somebody at work, right? Somebody feels guilty. You're in a relationship, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or both, whatever. So you're in a relationship and they kiss somebody at work, right? And they're confessing that to you. You're disappointed. It's not enough to break up, right? You know, unless they made a donation like this one wants over here, then maybe you might want to, you know. But anyway, you catch my drift, right? All right. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. Somebody thinks you're immature. Hey, look at that. Come on now. Page of Wands. Come on. That was your card from yesterday. I wrote it down, and I was starting to say, just as I pulled this, somebody thinks you're immature. That's yesterday. It's right there. We're going to pick it up and get to clarify it now. I don't know why I'm your 713th favorite. I don't fucking get it. You saw that. That's amazing. Right? Yeah, sure, we got maybe some cards from the pre-shuffle and stuff coming back a little bit here, but I don't know. I don't set the order. I don't fucking know. Page of Wands. So my Sagittarius, somebody thinks you're being a big baby. You're immature. I wrote down yours. You know, I did. As far as that goes, you want me to clarify it? I mean, I didn't clarify it. I know. I kind of just glazed through it. I'll clarify it for you. Let's clarify this before we clarify that. We'll come back to that, okay? I have a feeling my Scorpio people... No, Steve, you've got to clarify it. Okay. Why is the Page of Swords here? It's not going to tell me anything there. Let me grab the Light Seer, a fresh deck. All right. Somebody was a douche. All right, there you go. The King of Wands. Why is the Page of Swords here? All right, I'll clarify. I wasn't going to, but it is a reading where I clarify all of them, and I advertise that I do, so whatever, you know. But I mean, Burger King advertises to get the Whopper your way, and most of the time I haven't. Well, it's fine. Give me mayonnaise if you want to clear your restaurant. It's up to you. Here we go. Hangman. The Hangman, 3 of Wands fell on the floor, and the 9 of Swords. Somebody wants to take your relationship to a further level, friendship or whatever. And again, something's keeping them up at night because something's keeping them stuck at 3 Wands. They're coming in. So somebody feels guilty about it. You know, they're just up. It's the same thing. That's about what I figured would happen on that, you know. Your perspective on them is going to change. They disappointed you. All right, let's go. What's Page of Wands? Why is it here? It is what it is. There's not much more I can tell you. It's going to play out 1,000 different ways. Again, they've done something you might want to make a note of. Whenever somebody says, I'll never do it again, you know, I don't know. Forgive, but don't forget. This is my advice. It's always my advice. Page of Wands, let's go. 5 Swords. Yeah. Somebody thinks you're being petty. Somebody thinks you're being petty. You're being a child. You're being immature. You're 3 of Pentacles. and the Four of Cups. You're missing something, and the Three of Wands. You're rushing. You're going too fast. I'm just riffing on the energy. I don't know. There's thousands of people watching, and this is for a lot more of you than think it is. Somebody attached to you thinks you're moving too quickly, thinks you're not taking the time to stop and do things right. You're being immature. All right? You just want what you want. You're going to jump off, and you're going to go get it, and you're going to make a huge mistake. Somebody thinks you're making a huge mistake. It is what it is. I don't think you are. I think you're just fine. Well, let's find out. No, you're fine. I don't think it's Six of Wands, victory. I said I was going to put it all on that card that was underneath the Five Swords. I don't think you are. I just think somebody thinks you are. You may need to set them straight. Say, hey, I know what I'm fucking doing. Right? It is what it is. Capricorn, position 10. I believe there's communication. You'll get the chance to set them straight. Set them straight. I just told you, you're not fucking up here. You're not half-assing anything. You're not being immature. You're not being petty. I think probably what you're doing is child's play for you. It's easy for you. You make it look easy. And that bothers people where things are difficult, right? So it always is the case. All right, here we go. The Empress. Someone is very attracted to you, but I'm not sure how you feel about them. Someone approaches you this week. They're very attracted to you. It's more than physical, okay? I just feel like you want to get close. You want to slow things down and get closer to them, which would be very typical of Capricornian energy. Capricorn will be for example, a Capricorn, someone with a lot of Capricorn in their chart, would be the best friend you ever had. But they're a tough egg to crack. You got to get through a gauntlet of tests first to sort of get through. I know one of my best friends is a Capricorn. He's actually a triple corn. He's got a lot of Capricorn in his chart. It's tough to get to know. But once you're in, you're in. All right. Empress, what do we get? It's crossed by the death card. Yeah, I don't think... This almost feels like an ex that is still very attracted to you, but I don't think you're interested. Yeah, Page of Wands and the Nine of Cups. You want something new. You want something else. And I think you're going to have to be honest with this person. They want to reconcile. That's what I said. I don't know why I'm your 813th favorite. Was I already 800? I don't know why I'm your 913th favorite. Right. Those are the bookends. Somebody's very attracted to you. They want to reconcile. I don't think you do. I think you want something new. You've got a different wish. I think you think this needs to stay down. Okay? That's what I think. They want to reboot it, though. It's very clear. The cards backed up my read perfectly. Not much more I can tell you. Be honest with them. If you do, then go ahead. Get back together. There's no devil here. If you don't, be honest. Say no. Don't ever just say yes to go along to get along. That ends poorly. If you're out, you're out. Be out. Okay? Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my other wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. The Hangman. Wow, look at that. It's a large version of this little mini one. I don't know why that's here. It ties to this in some capacity. I think someone does something. I didn't write yours down yesterday, did I? No, I was focused on that and that. It feels like someone, it's tied to the disappointment theme. It feels like someone is taking action that maybe, it's sort of like you thought they should ask you first. Sort of like what I talked about in general with the Friday reading. Like maybe you should have come to me first, kind of a thing. You're sort of a deer in the headlights. You're not quite sure what to do. The Star. Something happens that you wanted to happen maybe, but it happens too quickly. Or it's too much all at once. Were you the one yesterday where I said somebody might leave a spouse for you and they just show up and everything, they feel this big connect? It's a bit of that. It's like you want this. I think you were that. You'd have to be. Unless it was Capricorn. I don't remember. But somebody... It would have to be something like that, where somebody, you wanted this person, you tried to manifest this person, but they've done too much all at once. And it's a bit of, the Magician, it's too fast. Why is that here? The Queen of Pentacles. And what's the bridge? You want things to slow down. I'm right. The the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is bookending this. Whoa, slow down there, right? Slow down. Hold on a second here. What do you mean you left them? What do you mean you're moving it? Hold on a minute. I have to take down my whole clog dancing stage. And that we're going to share a room? Well, hold on a minute there. Well, let's slow that down a little bit. It's a bit of that. So I don't know. But I feel like you find out about it, or the energies are setting up this week for you to find out about this. They start hinting around at it. Be careful with people like this. In this type of energy, somebody will hint at something on social media, kind of bounce the idea off you, and you think it's really light, so you answer casually. They're going to take what you say very seriously. So if you say, well, it might be a good idea, they're going to run with all you said was, well, it might be a good idea, make your own decision, and they're going to fucking run with it, right? Like a psycho on a fucking unicorn. They're going to run with it and just wipe out their whole world, right? I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying. Position 12, like a psycho on a unicorn. I love it. Like a psycho on a unicorn headed for a bulldozer. All right. Pisces, position 12, always read with 1 and 5. Not quite sure about 5, but it always is. I've never really bothered to figure it out. 8 of Cups, that's interesting. Because over here on 1 is this 8 of Cups where somebody comes and smashes your cups and then walks away. And there's a hangman here too. Unreal. A lot of hangman in this reading from different decks. It's wild. 3 different hangmans from 3 different decks. Pay attention to those positions. Definitely important. 8 of Cups. Pisces, position 12. That's the end of our story. Read generally with these 3 corners always anyway, so we can include the Cancer void in there a little bit. I think somebody attached to you wants to talk to you, but they're finding you hard to reach because you're busy taking my advice about sleeping on the street, pretending you're writing a book so you can leave that void open for something good. All right? If they can't find you, they can't fuck up your day. All right? Should be your policy this week, let me tell you. All right, here we go. 8 Cups. Why is it here? It's crossed by the King of Pentacles. Yeah. You've gone to your fortress of solitude. Right? Somebody can't find you. You're in your fortress of solitude of sorts. It's on top. 2 of Pentacles. Somebody attached to you is getting very frustrated because they can't find you. You're not there. Right? They think, oh my God, we're in 8 broken cups. Pisces, Steve's viewer in the Pisces position is just sitting around pining over me. So they go to your house, your 8 broken cup house, and you're not home. It's very frustrating. They don't know what to do. 10 swords. Right? You're not home. Bridge, the Fool. You are off in your fortress of solitude. You are getting something new. You want something new. You're dreaming something new. Something old shows up while you're dreaming something new. It's just what's happening here with that king crossing there. Where's the other damn card? Here it is. Something old shows up while you're dreaming something new. It's fine, okay? It's let sleeping dogs lie energy. It's good that this person couldn't find you. Something brand new is making its way to you. Keep walking towards your fortress of solitude. Keep filling that void with positive 10 of Cups dreams. If you can't be positive, don't be negative. Be neutral at the very least. If they can't find you, they can't fuck it up. Because what will happen is somebody will come in and they'll fuck this up. All right? They'll mess up the squirrels chewing your hair and making it all nice. They'll mess up your whole day. And some of that negativity will bleed into that void. I'm trying to prevent that. It's a good week to head to your fortress of solitude. Quite frankly, between now and the early September, it's a good time to head to your fortress of solitude. All of you. It's a very good time. I don't have that benefit. I have to come out once every 2 weeks to go to that godforsaken vet. But anyway, that's my problem. All right. Let's look at that. Your perspective on this person. By the way, over here, position 8, your perspective on this person has changed. You're disappointed. You are. You're very disappointed. A little bit. All right. I think it's much more than they stole money from your wallet. It is what it is. I think they hugged somebody or kissed somebody or asked somebody else out. I don't know. Very somber there. Anyway, 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it up. Do what you want to do. These energies could just be setting up right now, but I would take the advice I just gave you. It's the same advice I give my friends. When they ask me about this time, just carve out a little a little bubble for yourself and have fun. Up here in the northern hemisphere, it's summer. Go enjoy your summer. Have fun. Don't let anybody come in and fuck it up. You know, you'd be wise to shut your fucking phone off. You'd be wise to disconnect a little bit during this time. You need to have a fortress of solitude. You need to do something with that void. You need to figure out where you're going. The universe has given you a gift, a blank check. Don't fill it with a bunch of shit from the past. The past is gone. Living in the past is not going to help you in this energy. It's all new energy. So keep moving forward. I've given you good advice. I would definitely consider it at least. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. All right? And don't run. I know I said that here. Don't run with that like a psycho on a unicorn, okay? All right? I'm joking about living on the street. You don't have to do that. All right, there you go. It's very dangerous. All right, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. What actions they got? It's the 2 of Pentacles. It's like a juggler. It's like the plates are in the air, balls are in the air kind of energy. Okay. 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Can I just paraphrase this? The 2 of Pentacles. What's underneath that? Real quick. Yeah, the Magician. That's not surprising. The 2 of Pentacles is crossing the Ace of Pentacles, which is grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. Slow down. Leave some balls in the air, right? Enjoy your time, all right? It's what I said. It's what I already said while I was shuffling. Living in the past is not going to help you here. You need to move on from the past. You've got a brand new blank check. Make it big. If somebody gives you a blank check, it says you can write in any amount you want. Why would you put $6 on it? Why? Why would you do that? $6. I said write in any amount you want. I think $6 that's what I had in the past. Are you an idiot? You're writing millions of dollars. Make it fucking 8 figures, 50 million, 60 million. Hell, go 9 figures, 100 million. I mean, whatever. But you don't write $6. Living in the past is going to hurt you here. Find yourself a bubble. Enjoy your time. Try to hide yourself away as much as possible in this energy while still putting yourself out there, leaving yourself open to anything new. Okay? Anything from the past, be careful about letting that energy in. It'll affect the check that you're writing in this void. All right? Take it for what it's worth to you. It's solid energy. It's what I'm getting in my offline reads too. So it is what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.